hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in.
What's up, everybody? This is Fidel Avendaño Jr. I'm here at the Tap Studios. This is Talking Again podcast. My guest for today, or for this week, I should say, is my son, Vincent Avendaño.
Hi.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
How's your day?
Good.
How was your first day of school?
It was good.
It was good. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I purposely didn't ask you because I knew I wanted to record with you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to ask you, and I want to talk about it during dinner. So that's why I asked you, genuinely, how was your first day?
Mm-hmm.
From the whole thing, because remember, this is a whole new experience, right? Not just for you, but for millions of kids out there right now that are starting their first day of school during through video conferencing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are they calling it? Distant social learning, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you think that was compared to your first day? Well, congratulations, you're a fourth grader.
Oh, thank you.
Compared to your third grade first day of school, how was it any different?
Well, obviously you're on the iPad.
Obviously, right?
And it ended earlier.
Yeah.
It ended early, so it wasn't that bad. We got to meet our teacher, meet our classmates, go and see some new apps that we have that we can use.
Mm-hmm. So apps to there's certain apps that you guys are using for different subjects?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Walk me through it. Your first day, like at 8:30, you had a conference in, right?
Yeah.
At 8:30. So some of your friends, some of your ride or dies, your hardcore friends, your best buds, they're in your class.
Yeah.
That's kind of exciting, right? It sucks that you can't be in front of them and giving them you guys high fives and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And air hugs. You know how the air hugs are celebrated like this anyways. So how was it in your Zoom conference? Everybody's there. Was it you guys all excited, like, hey, what's up, how you doing, talking over each other on the video? Or was everybody quiet and shy and like, what do I do?
Most of them were all excited to see each other, but like me and probably most of my friends were probably just there waiting.
Yeah. You guys are too cool. Too cool to show some emotion?
No.
Just kidding.
I was just tired.
Tired? You slept all day. What are you talking about? Speaking of which, how was your summer? What did you do in for your summers besides stay up all night till 12 or 1 in the morning?
Probably play video games on the Xbox and watch TV.
Yeah. That's it, huh?
And then I'll come and play outside.
Oh, of course. Definitely have to play outside. So is that some of the conversations that you guys had, like as far as introduction to your class and meeting your teacher? Like, hey, Vincent, what did you do for over the summer? And
we got to she had like the Zoom before we started our class. Probably like 2 weeks before, so she can get to know us and we could get to know her.
Did you guys do that individually or all together?
Individually.
Oh, okay.
Each person had a certain time and a certain day.
Yeah. So like the meet and greet with the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so for today, your first day of school, did she go around and, hey, everybody say your name and what you did,
No.
No, you guys didn't do that?
No.
Isn't that what you guys normally do, like for first day of school kind of stuff? Okay. So you didn't get to. Well, did you get to talk to any of your buddies that, like, for recess? You guys didn't get to hang out in a Zoom conference?
There's no such thing as recess for Zoom.
No.
No.
Why not?
Mm-mm.
Why wouldn't recess be something like a Zoom, a Zoom group chat with just your friends? You guys.
Well, I know how to schedule one, but all of the kids now are all offline.
Yeah, because
they only go on for class.
Only for class.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's smart because that's all you should be using that tablet for, right? Just for class.
Yeah, I guess.
Why you say that like that? Do you use it for other things? Or what?
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
I text some people on Zoom,
Mm.
and I just use it to get ahead of all the kids in our apps, like our ST Math,
Oh yeah, talk about the
Lexia,
apps.
and Chief.
So those are two apps that you still
Three.
had. Oh yeah, 3 apps that you guys had that you guys were still using or already using before, right?
Yeah,
Like
since kinder.
On campus, you guys would use
Yeah.
those, and then sometimes at home.
Mhm.
Are there any extra or new ones that you guys have?
Probably this newest app called Nearpod.
Nearpod.
Mm-hmm. It's so we would have a code, and all of the kids in our class would have to play against each other,
Mm-hmm.
and who would ever know the best wins the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
And there's like 36 kids in our class.
Yeah.
And
36 kids.
Yep. And there's only a place for 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, as far as placement.
Yeah.
But what do you guys do? What does it consist of? What you guys are racing or what?
It's to so she gets to schedule it, and whatever she sees, we see. So she put these questions like what to do now on Zoom instead of like what's different from doing it at the classroom on campus, and most kids answered it right. So.
Okay, so it's kind of like a trivia questions or something like that. Oh.
It's kind of like this other app that we have called Kahoot.
Kahoot?
Mm-hmm.
And what does that do? Same thing? Trivia questions?
Yeah, but that one has like your teacher doesn't schedule that one. You can go on any one. Like you can go into a baseball one, a football one, a Disney one, whatever one that you want.
Oh, okay. So you get an option of what to choose from a list of.
Or sometimes, like I think last year for science, my teacher would do it, and so she would get us ready for this big test.
Yeah.
And it would actually tell us the answers.
Mm-hmm.
So
at the end of it or during?
During.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So some kids would try to take notes, but I didn't.
Why not?
Because I remembered and I kept on getting 100.
Oh, okay. So you have that photogenic memory where you can remember stuff. How long does your memory last?
Probably I remember since I was probably at my old house when I was 3.
But you don't remember what you had for breakfast August 3rd,
no.
2010 or 11 or anything like that, right? Okay.
No.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
So when you can read something or you're watching a video.
I remember this memory where I had my underwear on my head and started running in the house.
What are you talking about? Oh, like at the Covina house?
Yeah.
This guy. Yeah, I have way more stories to tell. But I'm gonna wait till you get a little older so I can embarrass you in front of your friends. No, but I'm talking about like for that app when you're something that you saw on an app, on a video clip, and then you got a test after that. Mm-hmm. How long do you think you can remember that for? Or like I know I can ask you next week, hey, do you remember that test you guys took on the Neuropad? No, not Neuropad. What's the other one? The trivia one?
Kahoot.
On the Kahoot. You think you remember 1 week later?
I remember since last year, so yeah.
You remember details of certain topics and
yeah, I remember this one where
articles.
I remember this one that said for this one like thing, it would say would the ball go, so the ball's in the middle of the table, and then would it go to the left or to the right, or would it stay right in? And the answer was left.
Why was it left?
Because the ball, like they used like each object to see which one it would go to, and it was like a tennis ball. So I actually got it wrong because I just said like a bat or a tennis racket because that's what you use the tennis ball for. But it was like something else, something fabric, so it sticks together.
Oh, okay.
But because she would,
like Velcro.
Yeah, she would give us 2 chances. So we had one this week, and then we would have one the other day. We would meet our science teacher, so she would give us 2 times, or 2 or 3 times to get ready for the big test that has all of the same answers. Yeah. So mostly everyone got 100.
Yeah, that's good. That means that they're teaching you how to remember things and how to apply it. to life and certain, because that's like science. That's
Yeah.
critical science. Kind of.
Or we would have these things, so we would have to. I just missed it, but I got to see it grow.
Mm-hmm.
It was like our own like tree,
Yeah.
and then we had to put like a big old seed in there, and it would start to grow like a tree inside a Ziploc bag. And we would have to water it, and then she taped it to the window, so then it would get sunlight.
Ah.
So then they turned up to grow real big, but they all got brown and broke. So then she threw them away.
All of them?
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a science project gone wrong. Just kidding.
Or there's this one with the marble where we had to like build like a slide for the marble to get all the way down.
Oh, okay.
And it would have.
Did you guys time it? See which marble went faster or what?
No, we would see which one would like not fall off. It would just have to go all the way straight down.
Yeah. That's what's the fun about science is we're in school, elementary, when you used to learn about, they used to teach about science because you got to do all these projects. And that's fun. It's like when we do here, sometimes we do a project and you get to figure out how things work.
Or we had this whole entire assignment and it took us like 3 weeks, I would say. And it would have to be a butterfly. So how it turned into like, first it's a little seed, then it goes into a caterpillar, and then a, what is it called?
A butterfly? Oh, a cocoon?
Yeah, a cocoon, and then turn into a big old butterfly. So then we would have to, so first you would have to do it, and then like, you would have to read the thing, and then you would have to write about it, and it took me like probably 1 day to write it, but it took a lot of other kids a week. So my teacher gave me candy.
Nice.
Because me and like 2 people finished it, but I was first. And then we would have to, so she got like Doritos and stuff, and then she got like dye, and she would dye the stuff. So then there was like a color of this certain thing, like the thing was white. They left that one white. But she let the kids choose it, which was not smart.
Why?
Because they choose the cocoon red.
Oh.
Yeah, so then you would choose which color you would want.
Right.
And then you would have to, so there's like 2 wings, a head, and then a body. And you have to cut it out and then glue it all together.
Make it look like a butterfly.
But the only reason I finished before all of the kids is because I stayed after class instead of going to my snack. I stayed after class so I can finish earlier. And then I could go into the next assignment.
Nice. And then you just kicking butt all around.
So then I finished between all of them. Like the first probably 4.
Yeah.
And then all of the other kids started going and stayed after class.
They learned, right? They saw that it worked for you, so might as well just do it too, right? Got to get that edge. Nice. So what about school? What are you guys doing for? Because we covered all like your basic math stuff. I mean, it's only first day, so I know we'll do a update podcast in a few weeks and see how social distant learning. Is it called social distant learning? Yeah, right.
Yes.
Social distant learning. We'll talk a little bit about how that's the progress of that and how that's going. But as far as have you guys talked about what you guys can do for PE and or physical, activity?
So they gave us like a monitor, and we have to put it right here
on your belt clip.
Yeah, and then we would have to like run laps because that's what we would have to do on campus. So then we would have to run laps and see how much you would get.
Oh, okay.
And I would usually get probably 4,000.
Yeah.
4,000 steps.
Wait, so do you have one of those? I think they're called a tachometer, right? Tachometer or something like that? I don't know.
No.
Someone may have to correct me on that one, but I think it's a tachometer. But it's where did they give you one? Did they provide one for you, or did we have to buy one?
No, they gave one to you.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, the package that you guys picked up.
Yeah, they gave us a lot of stuff that we.
So just running? That's all you guys is? That's all your physical activity? Just running laps?
No, you don't have to run laps. You can also walk. It just matters how many steps you get in.
Oh, okay.
But I would usually, me and my friends, we would like play games. So then we started running around the field, and some kids would race.
Yeah.
So then you get all your steps in. And then other kids would just walk.
I probably would put it maybe like on my wrist, somehow tape it to my wrist and just kind of go, we can party all the time, like just like this right here, and just keep them going, no?
Mm-hmm. Or me and my friends.
You shouldn't do that. You guys should actually do your physical activity and stuff.
But me and my friends kind of cheated a little. So because she would bring us all of the kids, and there was 2 teachers, and they brought their classes together.
Mm-hmm.
So there would probably be more than 50 kids.
Wow.
So
this is all before the pandemic, right? At school and campus. Okay.
So me and my friends would get in the back and kind of like stand up and move or go like this.
Run in place?
No, just take our steps.
Yeah, run in place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we can get our extra steps in.
Oh, you cheaters.
It's not a rule that you can't do it.
Well, it's true. If they didn't say that you can't, I guess not.
It's like in baseball. It's not on. The rule is not written.
Oh, the unwritten rule?
Yeah.
If you're not, what is it? The Guerreros from wrestling, they say if you're not cheating.
No, we lie, we cheat, and we steal. Yeah. And that my coach, and because I think we probably won because, we won our championship because our coach probably said we lie and we cheat and we steal on the baseball field.
That's right. Only on the baseball field, though, right? That's what he said. Only on the baseball field. You forgot that part already?
But the song doesn't say that.
No, that's a song. That's different, though. That's different.
Or we only won the championship because my friend didn't listen to you at their base.
Yeah, well, that was... I held him back, funny. And then he kept going. I was like, okay. But I'm so glad that he didn't listen to me because he did a quick little feint, stepped on that bag, and the game was over on the plate.
But the reason is that I think because the catcher almost slipped over him.
The ball was thrown bad.
Yeah,
the ball was thrown. It was overthrown, so the catcher had to leap over, which he still made a good play. He had to reach all the way over his head. He did catch it, and when he reached back, So obviously, right? Mm-hmm. I was holding him back, so if he would have been a good throw, and he would have got it, he would have been out by a mile. Yeah. That's why I was holding him back. But when he didn't, it just happened. We were destined to win that championship. The Angels of the Little League Baseball Angels of West Covina American Little League. So, speaking of which, we only got to play one game. No, how many games?
2 games.
2 games of Little League baseball. The Padres at West Covina American Little League, and then that's it. We had a pandemic scare, and we had to not cancel everything.
Shouldn't we have got our championship though? Because we were in.
Is that why you're wearing your championship shirt right here?
Yeah.
Your championship.
We were first place.
Yeah, technically we're undefeated, so we're first place. And if you look at the score online right now on westcovinamericanlittleleague.org or WCALL.org, if you go online and check for our division, the minors, Padres,
2020.
we're leading. We were the top team.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you could say we first place.
Yeah.
There you go.
The fun thing is that we went off of good games. So we went off of luckies because we had a walk-off and then we had me to close the game. So the
second game.
Yeah. But the first game, it was kind of hard because we went back and back and back.
Yeah.
And then the second game, it was also hard because only like one team would score 1 point each inning.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end, since we were the top, we scored like 2 runs, I think.
Yeah.
And then they just put one kid in, and then they put me in to end it all out.
To close out the game. Well, I mean, it was. I miss playing baseball. It was fun. Coaching, playing. So we have to wait until we're probably not going to play winter ball. That's not going to happen this year. Hopefully we'll play spring ball. Yeah, spring of 2021. But we do have to stay active, right? We have to keep training and keep working, right? That's what we've been working. I see you're wearing the iconic hat right there, right? Yeah. There you go. That's how you become an iconic player, is an iconic athlete. That's how you become an iconic athlete, is by putting in the work, being better than the next guy.
And I got better hitting because I learned from the best dad coach.
Shout out to the real dad coach. He's a podcaster in the making. Shout out to the real dad coach. That's right. Yeah, we've been taking some lessons and putting in the time, putting in the work. Got to keep doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we get better. We get better, we get stronger, we get smarter that way. right? Repetition and putting in the reps.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So are you excited about turning 10 next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, almost.
The good part about it is that,
The Big 10?
but the good part about it is that it's on. So we're having the party on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
but my friend's party is on Sunday.
Right.
So that's the good part. But the best part is that on Saturday is that we're gonna have a dunk tank, and then the kids are gonna have to dunk me.
Yeah. We're doing the social distance, right? Like stand back, do it all in the front yard. Drive by tanking is what we're gonna call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the quarantine style. That's not. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Something to get out there and do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was gonna have to ask you. Turning 10 is a milestone. Okay, it's one of those. You know, you turn 5. You barely know you're turning 5. 10 is like that milestone. Then you got, I guess it's like 15. You know, I don't know for girls, right? Quinceañeras, they do 15.
Yeah.
And then 18, 21, several others, right? But 10 is like the first real milestone I think that a young boy or girl can have. It does kind of suck, just like everybody else that's seniors that graduated and first day of schools and all that. Other people that are meeting other milestones, getting married. Not you, obviously, but but for you to reach that milestone, how unfortunate is it not to be able to have that big party with all your friends and your family? Have you kind of gotten used to it, or is it something that you've already accepted? Like, hey, it is what it is.
I've already got used to it and accepted it because well, we did get to go to my cousin's houses, and my cousins came here, and I kind of got used to it already.
Mm-hmm.
Because we would have to go there, wear masks. So yeah, I'm already used to it.
Yeah.
By now.
Do you think that this is like a temporary thing, or you think this is like permanent? We're gonna have to start doing this forever now, wearing a mask.
I think it's gonna be temporary, but I think some of the rules that we have to do now are still gonna stand till a lot of things clear up.
I agree 100%. I think that a lot of the things that we're practicing right now with social distancing are still going to carry over. And just, you know, as far as like obviously, you know, being clean, so like, you know, using products like you know, disinfectant, you know, and being clean, and sneezing on your arm, like all those things, I think people are going to hopefully, you know, take into consideration now and start being a little bit more clean. Like, if you're sick, are you gonna go to school? If you have a cold and a flu, are you gonna go to school?
No.
You're not gonna go to school. You're gonna stay home, right? Yeah. Why? Why would you stay home and not go to school?
Well, first you don't have to do homework. But,
okay. That's the given one, right?
Yeah.
But most importantly,
well, you can get other kids sick.
Yeah. Or you yourself can get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But another thing is, yeah, you can get people around you sick, and put them in contact with whatever virus that you're going through, you know. But I think things like that. Or I should say I'm hopeful that people are gonna start being a little bit more careful. But speaking of not going to school, your first day of school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today, Friday, you have minimum day.
Yeah.
Because Monday you don't go to school because of Labor Day. So your first day of school was short because they're all short now with video conferencing.
No, Tuesday, and so well, obviously next week Tuesday, and but still also from Tuesday to Thursday and next week, and the rest of the weeks Tuesday through Friday are going to be ending at 2:15.
1 hour early.
What?
Yeah, your school's at.
I end on Mondays. It's the best day because you only end at. So, cause she gave us like some homework so she can get to know us.
Yeah.
And I probably ended at 10.
Okay.
Cause on Monday, the meeting is only an hour, 8:30 through 9:30.
Okay.
But on like Tuesdays, so you're gonna have to do this for an hour. Then you have a snack, but you still have to leave the Zoom on. And then you have you go back into like math or something, and then you go snack, and then finally you get to log off and have some lunch for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And what I would do is definitely watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to go back on for like another hour, take another snack, another hour.
Yeah.
But I would probably use snacks only twice and use the other time for like TV show or play.
When do you do your PE stuff? Is that
PE? Well, PE is by yourself, so you get to do it whenever.
Well, you do have a little brother that he can help you run around. You could chase him around.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
He gets a little sassy.
Little sassy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gets a little rude at sometimes.
Well, he's your little brother. He looks up to you. That's why.
Yeah.
So he's trying to show off for you, probably. You know, because you get Mr. Cool Guy walking around the house. So you caveman, 2 cavemen walking around the house. In your tantarans. Well, we'll keep it real short because I know you got school tomorrow. you're what time? 8:00, 8:30.
My bedtime?
School. No, school.
Oh, school. Well, she wants us to wake us up at 7:20, so then we could get ready, and then she wants us to log in by 8:25, which I don't really get because
that's an hour, right? Yeah, an hour. Yeah,
but
that's good. You wake up.
I don't get it because class starts at 8:30. But she just gives us that time to log in.
Trust me, you'll know as you get older. It's better to be early, anyways. So when they tell you log in 5 minutes before, sometimes it takes 5 minutes for everybody to get onto the Zoom call, having problems, connection, internet problems, or dialing in. You know, you come across some problems, but I get it. You wake up 7:20, wake up, use the restroom, brush your teeth, get ready, have your coffee. Your breakfast. You know, you're ready for 8:25. You know, your money ready to go, ready to start that day. You can get after it.
What I like about it is that my teacher has 2 kids that have to be on Zoom because they go to the same school, and sometimes it's gonna get glitchy, and then she's gonna have to like leave, and then the kids have to be all by themselves.
Oh no! You know what they call that? That's when the inmates run the asylum.
I've had that.
You guys have had that? You guys you've been in jail before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Our teacher got glitchy and got logged out.
And then you guys were all, it's the wild, wild west over there. Oh, you guys were messing around? Who pretended to be the teacher first? Who was the first one to say, oh, well, class, Mr. Avendano here. Who was the first one to do that? Anybody?
No, everyone just wanted to go get something.
Oh,
because you couldn't.
That's the first thing I would have done. Take over the class.
Why?
That's what you do. That's what we do. That's how I grew up, man. That's what we do.
Oh, so I'll go tell the children, okay, you guys can go watch TV, get off your Zoom.
Hey, when you're the teacher, you can control the narrative of the class for the day. That's just
what's good is that you can change your name so you can go, Mr. Avendano here. Hello.
See?
You can change your name during the Zoom.
Yep. I won't suggest you guys do that. I'm not saying that you should. I'm just saying that that's what I would have done. Well, anyways, we'll sign off again. I'll let you go to bed. You did mention the Real Dad Coach. So real quick, I'll be doing a live this week, Friday, which is oh, this is the wrong one. So sorry, Michelle. It's Amaris's time. So there you go. All right. September 4th. So Friday, September 4th, we're going to go live with the Real Dad Coach. We're going to record the podcast. It's going to air on the 8th. Is that Tuesday? Yes, the 8th. So your podcast comes out on the 1st tomorrow.
And what's on the 8th?
That's the Real Dad Coach's podcast. That's the Real Dad Coaches podcast. So.
And my birthday.
Oh, that's right. It's your birthday. You're turning the number 10, the Big 10. Good job. Congratulations. Well, again, thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody. Thank you, Vincent Avendaño, for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. If you don't mind getting on that calendar right there, putting in your September 8th birthday, and then we'll go from there. That's it. We're out of here.
Now tuned in to the tap in. Now tuned in to the tap in. We're talking again.